Hello everybody, myself Anand Patil. Welcome to GK Science Academy. So please subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon for latest notifications. So please watch the video, share the video and like the video. So this is the second part of solutions to the previous year NEET questions on the chapter atoms. So in previous video we have discussed some of the questions related with the alpha scattering experiment. So in this video I will just discuss some of the questions related with the atomic spectra of the same chapter atom. Okay, so don't waste the time. Let us start our discussion. So I will just start with the next question. Question number 5. The ratio of wavelength of last line of Balmer series and last line of Lyman series is. So this is question from NEET 2017. They have given four options. Option A 1, option B 4, option C 0.5, option D 2. So this is a very simple question. So here we have to find the value of ratio of wavelength of last line of Balmer series and last line of Lyman series. Okay. So let us start the discussion. So first I will consider hydrogen spectra. In that I will just consider a few energy levels. Okay. So this is the energy level corresponds to n is equal to 1, and this is the energy level corresponds to n is equal to 2, and this is the energy level corresponds to n is equal to infinity. Here n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, n is equal to infinity. These are nothing but principal quantum numbers. Okay. First I will consider the last line of Balmer series. So for example, the electron is in this state, that is n is equal to infinity. If this electron makes a transition from n is equal to infinity to n is equal to 2, it gives a spectral line. So that spectral line is nothing but the last line of Balmer series. Okay, so this is called as last line of Balmer series. Okay, so for this last line of Balmer series, n2 is equal to infinity. Okay, so n1 is equal to 2. Okay, so these are the important data. So we have extracted this data from this energy level diagram. Similarly, what do you mean by last line of Lyman series? Last line of Lyman series, for example, again consider the electron is in the energy state, so that is n is equal to infinity. If this electron makes transition from n is equal to infinity to n is equal to 1, it gives a spectral line. So that is called as last line of Lyman series. Okay, so this is called as last line of a Lyman series. Okay, for last line of Lyman series, n1 is equal to 1 and n2 is equal to same, that is infinity. Okay, so for both lines n2 is common, that is infinity. So let us write the wave number equation. Wave number, that is equal to reciprocal of wavelengths, that is 1 upon lambda in is equal to r into r is Rydberg constant 1 upon n1 square minus 1 upon n2 square. Okay, so by using this formula we can calculate two things. The first one is wave number and the second one is wavelength. Here there is no requirement of the wave number. I will just consider 1 upon lambda. Okay, so by using this formula, let us find the value of wavelength of last line of Balmer series. Okay, so first one, 1 upon lambda BL. Lambda BL means wavelength of last line of Balmer series, that is equal to, so keep R as it is. Okay, because in while we are taking ratio, this R will cancel each other. Okay, so R into 1 upon n1 square is there. For Balmer series, last line of Balmer series, n1 is how much? n1 is 2 and 2 is infinity. So that is 1 upon 2 square minus 1 upon infinity square. 1 upon infinity square, so this becomes equal to 0. The remaining thing inside the bracket is 1 upon 2 square. 1 upon 2 square means 1 upon 4. 1 upon 4 into r, that is r upon 4. Take it as a equation number 1. Okay, so that is 1 upon lambda BL is equal to r upon 4. Next, apply the same procedure for the wavelength of last line of Lyman series. That is, I will just consider 1 upon lambda L L last line of Lyman series, that is equal to, keep R as it is, 1 upon N1 square is there. For last line of Lyman series, N1 is how much? That is 1. N2 is how much? Infinity. Substitute the values here. N1, that is 1 square minus 1 upon infinity square. Again same thing. So this 1 upon infinity square becomes equal to 0. This equation reduces to, remaining thing inside the bracket is 1 upon 1 square, that is equal to 1. 1 into R, that is simply R. Take this is the equation number 2. So what is the requirement of the equation? We have to find the ratio of wavelength of last line of a Balmer series to the last line of a Lyman series. Okay. So take equation number 2 divided by equation number 1. Equation number 2 divided by equation number 1. Okay. So I will just erase this part, because so this part is completed. I will just erase this. Next, then what happens if you take equation number 2 divided by equation number 1? Then that equation becomes 1 upon lambda LL divided by 1 upon lambda BL. So this is with respect to LHS. Then this is equal to, now come to the RHS part. Equation 2 by 1 means that is R divided by 4. So here what happens? This R and this R cancel each other and 4 goes to the numerator. So that is equal to 4. Here what happens? So reciprocal, that is lambda BL come to the numerator and lambda LL. Okay, so that is in the denominator, that is equal to 4. So this is the final answer. What is this? The ratio of a last line of Balmer series to the last line of Lyman series. It is equal to 4. Okay, so now check one by one option. Option A is 1, so this is wrong. Option B is how much? 4. Okay, option B is the right option for this question. So this is the next question, question number 6. Given the value of Rydberg's constant is 10⁻⁷ per meter, the wave number of last line of Balmer series in hydrogen spectrum will be. So this is question from first phase of NEET 2016. They have given 4 options. Option A 0.25 into 10⁻⁷ per meter. Option B 2.5 into 10⁻⁷ per meter. Option C 0.025 into 10⁻⁴ per meter. Option D 0.5 into 10⁻⁷ per meter. Okay, so this is very simple as well as easy question. So you will get the answer in 2 to 3 steps. Okay, so let us start the solution. First, let us consider hydrogen spectrum. Okay, in that I will consider few energy levels. So this is the energy level corresponds to n is equal to 1. This is the energy level corresponds to n is equal to 2, and this is the energy level corresponds to n is equal to infinity. Okay, so when n is equal to 1 to infinity, these are nothing but principal quantum numbers. So let us consider the electron is in n is equal to infinity state. If this electron makes transition from n is equal to infinity to n is equal to 2, it gives a spectral line. So that spectral line is called as last line of a Balmer series. Last line of Balmer series. Okay, so for this spectral line, we have to find the value of what? Wave number. Okay, so we know that wave number equation is what? Nu bar is equal to R. R is nothing but Rydberg constant into 1 upon n1 square minus 1 upon n2 square. Nu bar is equal to R into 1 upon n1 square minus 1 upon n2 square. Okay, so substitute the value of R, n1 and n2. So from this energy level diagram, n1 is how much? n1 is 2 and n2 is infinity. Okay, is 2 and N2 is infinity. Okay, so next this equation becomes nu bar is equal to, so the value of R is given, so that is nothing but Rydberg constant, so that is in the problem, so that is 10 raised to 7 per meter. Okay, substitute nu bar is equal to 10 raised to 7 into 1 upon n1 square is there, in the place of n1 substitute 2, that is 1 upon 2 square minus 1 upon n2 square is there, in the place of n2 substitute infinity, that is 1 upon infinity square. You know that the value of 1 upon infinity square becomes equal to 0. The remaining thing inside the bracket is 1 upon 2 square. 1 upon 2 square means 1 upon 4. Okay, so in next step nu bar is equal to 1 upon 4 into 10 raised to 7. 1 upon 4 means 0.25. Okay, so that becomes 0.25 into 10 raised to 7 per meter. Okay, so this is the final answer. What is the value? 0.25 into 10 raised to 7 per meter. Okay, so let us check one by one option. Option A, so that is 0.25 into 10 raised to 7 per meter. Okay, so that's fine. Option A is the correct option for this question. So this is next question, question number 7. The ratio of longest wavelength corresponding to Lyman series and Balmer series in hydrogen spectrum is. So this is question from NEET 2013. They have given 4 options. Option A 7 upon 29, option B 9 upon 31, option C 5 upon 27, option D 5 upon 23. So this is a very simple as well as easy question. So okay, so let us start our solution. So for this I will consider hydrogen spectrum. So in that hydrogen spectrum I will consider few energy levels which are important with respect to this question. Okay, so let us consider the energy level correspond to n is equal to 1. This is the energy level corresponds to n is equal to 2. This is the energy level corresponds to n is equal to 3. Okay, so where n is equal to 1, 2, 3, these are nothing but principal quantum numbers. Okay, so these 3 energy levels are sufficient for solution of this question. Okay, so first I will talk about the longest wavelength of Lyman series. So what do you mean by Lyman series? We know that if an electron makes transition from higher energy levels to the state that is n is equal to 1, the corresponding spectral lines are called as Lyman series or Lyman spectral lines. If an electron is in the state n is equal to 2, if this electron makes transition from n is equal to 2 to n is equal to 1, we know that it gives Lyman spectral line. Okay, so it gives Lyman spectral line. So this Lyman spectral line having the maximum wavelength or longest wavelength, because according to formula E is equal to h nu. Okay, so that is equal to hc by lambda. So by using this formula, so E is inversely proportional to wavelength. So that is E is inversely proportional to wavelength. Okay, so for this transition, the energy difference between these two energy levels is less or is minimum. If energy level or energy difference is minimum, the wavelength is maximum. Okay, so that's why I just taken this transition. Okay, so next thing is, so for this transition, for this spectral line, I will just calculate the wavelength. Okay, by using the formula, that is nu bar is equal to 1 upon lambda is equal to r into 1 upon n1 square minus 1 upon n2 square. Okay, so here there is no use of wave number, so that is nu bar, so just delete it. Okay, so for this I will extract n1 and n2 from this energy level diagram. So for this transition, n1 is equal to, ground state is how much? n1 is equal to 1, and n2 is equal to, so that is n2 is equal to 2. Okay, so substitute the values in this equation, you will get the wavelength of this spectral line. Okay, so I will take 1 upon lambda LL. Lambda LL means longest wavelength of Lyman series. That is equal to, keep R as it is, that is Rydberg's constant. So there is no substitution of the value. So keep R as it is. Okay. So into 1 upon n1 square is there. In the place of n1, substitute 1. In the place of n2, substitute 2. Okay. That is 1 upon 1 square minus 1 upon 2 square. Okay. So that is equal to R into 1 upon 1 square means 1 minus 1 upon 2 square means 4. That is 1 minus 1 upon 4. Okay. So after simplification, this equation becomes 1 upon lambda LL, that is equal to, so after simplification, so this bracket reduces to 1 minus 1 upon 4, that is nothing but 3 by 4. 3 by 4 into R, that is 3R divided by 4. Take it as the equation number 1. Okay, so this is what reciprocal of longest wavelength of Lyman series. By using the same procedure, let us find the value of the wavelength of longest wavelength of what? Balmer series. Okay, we know that whenever the electron makes transition from higher energy levels to n is equal to 2, the corresponding spectral lines are called as Balmer series or Balmer spectral lines. Okay, out of all spectral lines, for example, if an electron present in n is equal to 3, if this electron makes transition from n is equal to 3 to n is equal to 2, it gives Balmer spectral line. So this is Balmer spectral line. So this Balmer spectral line having the maximum wavelength. Out of all Balmer spectral lines, this transition, so this corresponding spectral line having the maximum wavelength. So that is lambda. I will just take it as a lambda BL. Lambda BL means longest wavelength of Balmer series. Okay. So by using the same procedure or same formula, so let us find the wavelength equation. Okay. I will directly apply the formula. So for that I will just extract n1 and n2. So for this n1 is how much? 2. n2 is how much? 3. Okay. n1 is, okay, n1 is how much? n1 is 2 and n2 is 3. So that is equal to 3. Okay. So I will just erase this. So now I will just take the wavelength as lambda BL. Lambda BL means longest wavelength of Balmer series, that is equal to R into Rydberg constant 1 divided by n1 square minus 1 upon n2 square. Okay, so that is 1 upon lambda BL is equal to R into 1 upon n1 square is how much? n1 means 2, n2 is 3. So that is 1 upon 2 square minus 1 upon 3 square. That is equal to R into 1 upon 2 square means 1 upon 4 minus 1 upon 9. 1 upon 4 minus 1 upon 9. So take the LCM, you will get 36. After simplification, so this bracket reduces to 5 upon 36. Okay, so if you want, you can calculate. Then this equation reduces to 1 upon lambda BL, that is equal to 5 upon 36 into R means that is 5R divided by 36. Okay, so take it as a equation number 2. So now equation number 1 and equation number 2 are important. Okay, so I will just erase the remaining thing. Okay, so in next 2 to 3 steps you will get the answer. Okay, so now take equation number 2 divided by equation number 1. Equation 2 divided by equation number 1. Okay, so first write LHS part. Equation number 2 by 1 means 1 upon lambda BL divided by 1 upon lambda LL, that is equal to RHS part. In RHS part, we have 5R upon 36 divided by equation number 1 means 3R upon 4. Okay, so that is equal to, so the reciprocal 5R upon 36 into ulta. Okay, so that is 4 upon, so that is 3R. So 4 ones are, 4 nines are, so this R and this R cancel each other. Then what happens? Last, so take reciprocal lambda LL divided by lambda BL. Okay, so that is equal to, so what happens here? 5 into 1, so that is 5 divided by 9 into 3, so that is 27. 9 3s are 27. So this is the final answer. What is this? This is nothing but ratio of longest wavelength of Lyman series to the longest wavelength of Barnum series. Okay, what is the answer? 5 upon 27. So let us check one by one option. Option A 7 upon 29. 29 is there. So this is wrong. Option B 9 upon 31. This is also wrong. Option C 5 upon 27 is there. So that's why option C is the right option for this question.